There's so much stuff to know and learn from playing Valorant, which is why I and so many other people love the game. And today we're taking a look at 10 unknown, a little bit secret tricks, and also talking a little bit some bugs and glitches that you maybe can use, or at least be aware of, when it comes to this game, so you can play better, enjoy, frag out, in general, have a great experience. Of course, share this video around to other people. If you learned something new, it's highly appreciated. Since I'm a very small YouTuber, that and the like is of course very appreciated, because competing with larger YouTubers in the algorithm is very difficult, as YouTube will just suppress the video and not share it around. So liking and interacting with it actually helps out a ton. And of course, down in that comment section below, if you have some tricks or tips that you want to help out other people with, then of course drop them there. It helps out tremendously. And if I take that trick and I use it in an upcoming video, of course I will make sure to credit you in that video. So thank you guys so much. Of course, if you like the content, subscribe to your channel. It's very much appreciated. It's growing that sub count. If you want to join an awesome gaming community, or Discord is linked down below for awesome individuals like yourself. And of course, my Twitter and Twitch there as well, just in case. Now, with no further ado, let's really jump into this. The first one I want to say is, if you want to practice abilities, such as you want to practice lobbing your Sova sonic arrows into these weird and just powerful spots, like shooting them over the walls into the side where they don't expect getting spotted from, good and awesome molly and smoke spots, stuff like that, you can go into a custom game and, as weird as it may sound, enable cheats. This will allow you to add stuff such as unlimited ability, maximum or infinite cash, unlimited ammo, stuff like that. It also will help you set up 1v1 games against your friends, so you can practice, for example, sniper duels or rifle duels, something like that, to generally improve. All this kind of stuff is really helpful, so remember to do that, as it doesn't seem like that many people are using the custom games right now to practice these kind of spots. So if you are ahead of a lot of people, of course it helps out so much for you to just absolutely hit them from angles that they don't expect. Now, about hitting people from angles that they never expect, you can spice up your angles with Sage by walling yourself up to spots like these. And this one is my favorite one, using the slow period to take out the choke. Most people never pre-aim this angle. You can just gun down people there. It's such a powerful spot, and you can actually reverse boost this on the on the offensive side by using this little kind of like step up. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a flower bed or whatever it's supposed to be, but you can boost here and then you can immediately get a control over heaven, and it's just absolutely amazing. Now, right now on the screen, you will see a couple of glitches with some really powerful spots. These spots have been patched. So remember not to rely on buggy wall boost, because it seemed like Riot wants you to do only boost that is intended in the map design. And if you have to boost on a pixel on top of like a canted roof, at that point they will most likely remove it in the future. You can probably have fun with it now, but just remember they will most likely remove it as soon as it's notified. So just be a little bit aware of those boosts and those glitches. Don't rely on those in your matches, as they most likely will be removed, unfortunately. Now, if your armor is already damaged after you winning some firefight or finishing a round, if you buy new armor, so you essentially replenish it, and then you regret it and sell it, you lose all your armor. Meaning, for example, in my case, I had lost, normally you have 50 armor, I were down to like 43, and by instinct it blinks red, and I immediately bought. That's 7 armor for 1,000. I'm not that stupid, so I was like, okay, I'll just sell it then. And as I sold it, I lost all those 43 armor pieces. You don't gain 50, you just sell all of it. So make sure if you have taken a little bit of damage, maybe don't buy new armor unless you're willing to keep it the entire time, else you will lose whatever you had left of your previous armor. It's just this weird thing. It's probably something that will be fixed later, but right now just avoid it so you don't waste 1,000 on 7 armor pieces like I had to do because we were full buying at a time, and it just sucks. That's what I'm trying to say, so stay clear of that one. Now, we talked a little bit now about the economy, so let's go a little bit into that. If you're in your buy menu, you can check the minimum cash you will have the next round here. It's something that most people don't notice on the UI and takes some time, so this is just a generally nice thing to have. Also remember some pretty easy numbers. $3,900 is what you need to buy armor plus a rifle such as the Phantom or the Vandal. $3,100 is armor plus a Bulldog, which is still a pretty powerful rifle. $5,500 is armor plus an op. If you have loads of cash, this is what you spend it on. And $2,600 is armor and a Spectre, which is still a relatively powerful buy. It's just maybe not as powerful as some of the rifles, but if your entire team is full buying, you're just kind of jumping on. As long as you make sure that your minimum cash is $2,600, then you can buy an armor plus a Spectre. Of course, at that point, you can't buy any abilities, so maybe aim a little bit higher than the minimum cash if you think that you will burn or need to repurchase certain abilities the next round. Talk about abilities. If you are wondering if your teammate still has that Sage Shield, or maybe they have a sonar, or what, or maybe you're wondering if your Phoenix have a flash, so he doesn't flash you when you push with him, because that happens way too fucking often, okay? Not to be tilted here, but holy fucking shit, the amount of times I get flashed by my own team when I'm pushing in, it's almost like it's real Counter-Strike. If you press Alt, you can highlight and check what abilities your team have, and just gain the free information about them, so you don't have to rely on them in voice comms. It's generally nice. It's something that I found by accident and actually used for a thumbnail, so generally nice information. Here you go. Now for tip number 6 here, if you are wondering what your team means by rotate banana to take CT control over heaven, and there's a lot of names getting thrown around, or you're wondering what the fuck you're defending, don't despair. If you open the map on full screen, there's callouts for each different location. They will be marked here, and you can therefore do those calls accordingly, or learn the map yourself by just taking a screenshot and opening that screenshot on a second monitor, phone, tablet, whatever. Your current location is also marked right under your minimap, so if you're under fire and you're not sure if you are at Horseshoe or Banana or Catwalk or under Tunnel Belly of the Bear, just check your minimap and the standard, at least official location will be revealed right there. Easy for you to find. Now, after your team start calling you to rotate CT Banana plus Heaven to take CT control over the bomb side, you will start noticing that, okay, I should not crouch walk the entire time as my team is dying relatively fast. How far can the enemy team actually hear you? And that's easily checked. It's visible on your radar. There's this circle around you, which is how visible your footsteps are while you're running. The radar also provides additional information about stuff like if a lot of your abilities or where a lot of your abilities will hit. For example, Viper's Toxic Screen. Additionally, on top of all of that, if Sova shoots his sonar arrow, even if nobody sees it, it will always be visible on the radar for everybody to see. So remember, if you're playing Sova, just watch out for that, or use that information to 2000 IQ bamboozle the enemy team by shooting it somewhere and pushing somewhere else. Of course, then you're pushing without sonar, but they think you're pushing A, but you're actually pushing mid. And that's 2000 IQ right there to bamboozle people that think they're smart. Now, speaking about sonar, his vision, the vision on his arrow only highlights people with direct line of sight that gets hit by a wave when they have direct line of sight. So you can use this to deny info, meaning actually, as long as you, for example, if you shoot it and you hide it with a crate, you can, between each pulse, you can actually peek and shoot and then hide behind the crate once more to deny the vision. So don't worry, it won't ping you through walls. You need to get hit by the wave while it has direct line of sight, or else it actually does nothing. So that's really nice to know, where so many people panic and think they're spotted. Of course, as always in this game, if you get spotted by something, your screen will let you know that you have been spotted, so you don't run in and randomly get shot down because they had wall hacks on you. That won't happen. Easy peasy like that. Talking about actually denying information being spotted, you don't make noise when you activate your abilities.
10 seconds left.
Your teammates can hear it. The same if you swap weapons. Your teammate can hear it, you can hear it, but the enemy team cannot hear that. They can, however, hear stuff like normally when you use your abilities, there will normally be some audio cue. And also, when you reload your guns, there will be an audio cue. That's why, you know, being able to play with relatively low ammo, like having a Vandal with 11 bullets, is plenty to take out a lot of targets. And reloading can really give away a position. This tip should probably have been way higher on the list, now that I think about it. So if you made it this far, please comment potato down in that comment section below. It helps me, one, gauge how far people can become, because user data on YouTube is a little bit sometimes. And of course, it's also real nice. I will of course heart your comment if I see it. So just write potato, I suppose. The last step is Brimstone's stim field is visible through walls. So remember to hide it. And remember there's a lingering effect on this. So it's not that difficult to actually hide. Because as you drop it, there will be a lingering effect on it. So you don't need to peek over where you want to peek. You just go out of it, peek the corner, shoot, and then run back behind your cover, and then play with the stim field. It's so many times where I see people die because their stim field is like glitching through a wall and everybody sees where it is. So everybody know there's somebody there. And it's just so much nicer if you drop it, nobody can see it, and then you just peek out with the buff still on you. You take your shots, you run behind cover, and that way you don't get cocked by your own positioning. But of course, if you like this video, like it, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more stuff like that. The comment section is the place for critiques, feedback, awesome discussions, and also if you have video ideas or you want to share some of your tricks for our upcoming video, down that comment section is highly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for the support. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it helped a little bit. Share it around if it did. And as always, my name has been Jonal, and as always, please stay careful, stay positive, stay inside, wash your hands, please do stay safe, and keep the enemy in your crosshair.